How sure are you that your mind is truly yours, that your thoughts are original, that your memories haven't been altered, that your decisions weren't planted years ago? What if I told you this isn't paranoia? What if I told you the United States government, it once ran a secret program designed to break the human mind and rebuild it from scratch? Not on enemy soldiers, not on prisoners of war, but on its own people. This program was called MK Ultra, and this is not a conspiracy theory. This is a documented nightmare. At the center of MK Ultra was one man, Sidney Gottlieb. Inside the CIA, he was known as the Black Sorcerer. He didn't look dangerous, he stuttered. He wore sandals, he raised goats. But behind closed doors, Gottlieb was obsessed with one thing: control. Control through chemistry, control through fear, control through the destruction of identity. He had a fascination with poisons, invisible ones, odorless ones, and above all, LSD. The CIA had a single question: if we completely erase a human mind, can we write a new one? Sidney Gottlieb believed the answer was yes. No ethics, no limits, no consent. The experiment spread everywhere. Soldiers, prisoners, mental health patients, college students, and ordinary civilians who had absolutely no idea they were part of an experiment. People were drugged without consent, kept awake for days, locked inside sensory deprivation chambers, hypnotized, psychologically dismantled. Some lost their memories, some lost their sanity, some never recovered. And then it went even darker. San Francisco, the 1950s. Secret apartments hidden in plain sight, red lights glowing in the windows, one-way mirrors on the walls. This was Operation Midnight Climax. The CIA hired prostitutes to lure men into these rooms. Drinks were poured. Conversations felt normal. Then, without warning, LSD was slipped into their glasses. As the drug took hold, reality began to dissolve. Panic set in, paranoia took over. And behind the mirrors, CIA agents watched. They took notes. They observed minds collapsing in real time. These men weren't criminals, they weren't spies. They were just in the wrong place, at the wrong time. Frank Olson was a scientist, a CIA employee. In 1953, during a retreat, he was secretly given LSD. He didn't know. Days later, his behavior changed. He became paranoid, emotionally unstable, consumed by guilt. Then came New York, a hotel room, the 13th floor. Frank Olson fell through the window. The official ruling was suicide, but his family never believed it. Decades later, his body was exhumed. Investigators found evidence of head trauma before the fall. So the question remains: did Frank Olson jump, or did he know something he was never meant to know? Now we reach one of the most disturbing connections of all. Ted Kaczynski, a mathematical prodigy, a Harvard student, a brilliant mind. While at Harvard, Ted participated in a psychological experiment. Months of interrogation, verbal abuse, humiliation, systematic psychological pressure. The experiment was led by Henry Murray, a psychologist with CIA ties. Ted's beliefs were dismantled, his identity attacked, his psyche deliberately destabilized. Years later, the Unabomber emerged, mail bombs, deaths, a manifesto fueled by rage against modern society. Was this experiment the only reason? No. But did it help turn a brilliant mind into a weapon? That question still haunts psychology today. In the 1970s, MK Ultra was exposed. Congress investigated. The CIA claimed the program was shut down. Most of the files were destroyed, burned, erased. They said it was over. But is it? Today, mind control doesn't require drugs. Algorithms decide what you see. Social media engineers your emotions. Dopamine loops keep you scrolling. Your phone knows what you want before you do. The methods changed. The goal did not. MK Ultra was an experiment. But experiments don't disappear, they evolve. So the real question isn't whether MK Ultra happened. It's this: in a digital world designed to manipulate attention, how sure are you that your mind is still your own?